everyone. This is Andrea from Telegraphy and Tarot. Thanks for coming to my channel. So today I'm going to do a pick a card read about whatever spirit wants to bring up. So this will be your spirit message. You can pick between both piles. This will be pile 1, and this will be pile 2. Pile 1 is the ruby Fuchsite. Hope I'm pronouncing that properly. It's a cool stone. Okay, and also this will be pile 2 with the Lapis Lazuli. Right, it's really beautiful. Lazuli. I'm sorry. I think I pronounced it wrong. Lazuli is how you pronounce it. Lapis Lazuli. Okay, so whatever you're drawn to, if you're drawn to the pile, if you're drawn to the gem, the crystal, maybe you want to watch both piles. There might be a message for you just in the oracle card, whatever you feel drawn to. Let's see if there's a message from Spirit for you. Okay, see you at your pile. Hi, pile 1. So you picked this beautiful ruby Fuchsite. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, so I apologize if I am. It is a really cool, one of my newest additions to my crystals collection. Isn't it gorgeous? Okay, so I'll leave it right here for you. And your oracle card is Thank Your Lucky Stars. As you begin to count your blessings, more and more blessings will come. What a beautiful start. Beautiful card. That's so exciting. I'll leave that here and we'll read it at the end. And I also picked some positive affirmation cards. And this one says, greet each day with gratitude. Love that. And you are stronger than you realize. So let's leave these here for you. And we'll see if it pertains to your reading. It may not. It could just be just a beautiful message for you. Okay. And we'll leave that here so it's not in the way. And let's get to your reading and see what message Spirit has. So this will be the mood of the day, the mood regarding this reading. So this will be the mood. To start off with the mood card. Okay, Spirit, this is for pile 1. What message do they need to know right now? Is there anything they need to know for the viewers who clicked on pile 1? What is the overall energy of the mood? I'm hearing happiness. Lots of happiness coming. Okay. Long-awaited happiness. Yes, and there's courage. Okay, so your card is courage. Let's put a little more. Wow. Wish fulfillment at the bottom of the deck. Amazing. I'm leaving this out. It's awesome. Lucky stars, wish fulfillment. I'm noticing the sun with all these stars. Look, stars, stars, unknowing. These are all like all these stars are look at them. They both have like the stars. The suns, sorry. Okay, so we'll pull a little bit of oracle just to get a little idea, and then we'll pull tarot to see what messages for you. Lucky stars. Okay, Spirit, where's pile 1 need to know? So I'm hearing, sorry about my phone. I just heard like a corporate decision is being made, a corporate decision, okay? That could be for some of you. That's what I just heard. Corporate decision. Okay. Attraction, Mars, hot. Let's go a little more. A little seed on the table. Okay. So what fell to the left here was shadow side, moon, and dark night. So to me, like when the moon is here, it's like something's hidden, but let's go a little more and see. This is very interesting energy with the attraction hot and something hidden. So maybe if I'm hearing, what I heard was a corporate decision. Maybe there's something that you're attracted to. It doesn't have to be, in a relationship. It could be regarding um, a job that you're interested in, or something that you're very attracted to. It could be hidden. Okay, you could be hiding it, or there could be secrets about this. Yes, there's a change in courage. Wow. You got two courage cards here, and this woman is walking with her luggage. Okay, courage for change here. There's some sort of wish fulfillment. Maybe you're hiding this right now and not sharing it with everyone. Okay, yes, it's saying rebirth in winter. Right, that just fell out, but that doesn't count. So let's see. Anything more? Fate. Wow. Detours and divine intervention. So whatever's happening here that you're going through right now is divinely guided. There is something that may be secretive here. Maybe let's see if Spirit can give us a little more information. I'm going to try see if I can get these all lined up on this one and see what comes out here. Can you see it here? What were your cards? Great. Greet each day with gratitude, and you are stronger than you realize. Yes, maybe you'll be strong enough to make this change, okay, in your in whatever this is, okay? You're going to be making some sort of change. All right, so let's see what Spirit wants to talk about you having courage. I mean, I just saw this. This is the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. This is fate and destiny. These cards are talking. There's something that you're destined for. There's something that you're making major changes with. Okay, that's in your destiny here. It's destined. Okay, and you're going to have the courage to do this. Something that you really want and that you have passion for. Let's see if Spirit could give us a little more. Very positive yes, this is so far, because this is saying as you begin to count your blessings, more and more blessings will come. So it's like you're having abundance here. Amazing. Again, the moon and the sun. Wow. Okay. All right, Spirit, let's go. What is the courage card here for pile one? Why is courage here? What do they need courage for? This is for pile one. What do they need courage for? Wow. Okay, so you have the Ace of Swords, the King of Wands, and Temperance. Again, divinely guided. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is if you're having the courage, there is some new creative project. This is a creative project. This is having more clarity. This is a definite yes, seeing things clearly, speaking the truth here. This King of Wands is someone who is a leader. They're adventurous. They're go-getters. This could be a boss. This could be something you're having. This person is an adventurer, a go-getter, someone who's very, this could be a fire sign. They follow their passion. There's something, a new creative project that you want to grow, that you want to do here. And there's some courage that's needed, whether you're going to speak the truth, whether you have clarity of something. Okay. And temperance has to do, if you notice, temperance is an angel. So temperance has to do with something that's divinely guided. All right. And in most of your cards here, you're getting this divine intervention card. You're getting this feeling of, you kept getting the wheel, like I saw the Wheel of Fortune. So this is all like divinely guided, something you're destined for. And you probably feel this pull, okay? Or whether you're making this change, or whatever you're doing with these blessings, it's going to be abundant here. Okay. If it's not something like that, this is talking about temperance, could also have to deal with patience. Okay. She has a lot of patience here, temperance. But let's see what we're going to talk about. This looks like some creative project. You need courage or to speak the truth. Okay. We'll see if we could get a little more and see what we're talking about. Maybe we'll pull a clarifier if it's not making sense as we go through. Okay. So we have the Page of Pentacles, and it just fell out without me asking, and the Strength. So under wish fulfillment, there was some offer that's coming to you, okay, with the Page of Pentacles. This is an offer that comes, maybe a job opportunity. It could be many things. And there's also strength. Again, now strength to me is courage. I'm seeing the two tigers. And then this had the courage and the change. So strength, you're having the strength to make this change, to make this, taking this opportunity that's coming to you. There's some opportunity that's coming and you're thinking about this. You're getting a wish fulfillment. Okay. There's some strength needed here. Yeah. For this huge abundance that's coming to you with this Ace of Pentacles. So maybe you were hoping for something that you wanted very badly. You were hoping for something and it came true. Something came. You got this opportunity. You're getting a wish fulfillment. Okay. This is amazing. This is abundance, receiving a big payout. Sometimes it could be an inheritance. The Ace of Pentacles could be whatever wealth means to you. It could be a new relationship, a new house, a home, just a lump sum of money that you weren't expecting. Just as say if this is a great job or opportunity, there's something here that's bringing you abundance, making you feel rich. Okay, whatever this is. Let's go a little more. Yes, just at the bottom of the deck is the World. So this could have to do with blessings. Again, Spirit's talking about blessings. This is blessings from the universe here with the World. You could be traveling. This could be, feeling complete, satisfactory. Like you could be feeling very satisfied with your accomplishments in life, feeling fulfilled here. Okay, beautiful card. Tell me about attraction. Yes, I'll move it here. Thank you. Okay. Spirit told me to move it. Okay, so hot and attraction. What are we talking about? Yes, guys. So that's what I'm saying. There's something that you have to keep secret. Okay, so we have the High Priestess and the King of Cups reversed. Okay, under this attraction and Mars and hot. Okay, so to me, attraction, hot, Mars, this person's blowing fire. Okay, something you're attracted to. There's a fire burning inside you. This could even be excitement. However, you have to keep a secret. All right, so you can't show your emotions for whatever reason this is. And I heard corporate changing, right? What did I say? Corporate decision. Maybe you're making there's corporate changes that will work in your favor. Maybe you're changing. I heard corporate, let me look it up. Yes. Okay, so I looked up corporate decision, and this could be like, like your company making a decision for you, or you're the boss making corporate decisions and changes. This is making a very big leadership decision. However, for some reason, it's showing as like the High Priestess could be a secret, okay? An inner knowing or a secret. And the King of Cups reversed is not, it's like hiding your emotions. The King of Cups is usually very, very loving and loyal and devoted and very emotional. But when he's reversed, he's probably very hiding it, okay? So for some reason, I don't know if this is talking about maybe someone's corporate decision makes you upset. Okay, so this could be too. So sometimes the King of Cups could represent like an emotional imbalance. Maybe somebody, is upset or mad. I'm seeing this hot energy. This could be someone, fiery energy, someone who's maybe upset. all right, or mad or angry, and they could be hiding it, okay? Or this is what's unknown to you. Let's just go a little more and see what we could find out. And having a corporate decision, it's still going to work out in your favor here, all right? Maybe there's a decision in your corporate business, and you don't like it, so you make changes and you walk away here making the changes. That's all hidden right now. Maybe this hasn't been revealed to anyone yet, which is going to cause you so much growth, okay, and abundance. So, that, and it's like all divinely guided. It's like spirit had a hand in it, okay? At the bottom of the deck is the sun. This is happiness, blissfulness, content. This is a great, great card, okay? One of the best. This is the best card in the tarot deck. So whatever this is going to work out. Let's see if we get a little more about this hot. This reading might not be for everyone. It sounds like it's talking something specific. Yes, about this change, the Wheel of Fortune. Something happened that maybe you're not expressing. Like something happened here with this attraction that's going to cause a change. It's going to cause a major change here with the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe somebody was upset with what was decided. All right. Maybe someone's not happy with the way things are going here. Now, this is saying attraction. Yes, there's also a difficult decision that needs to be made. This could be that corporate decision that's being made. Okay. Maybe there are changes being made here. These are all hidden for some reason. Let's see. Can you tell me what the Wheel of Fortune is here for? What is the change? What's the Wheel of Fortune? Yes, taking new adventures. Whatever it is causing it's causing you or someone to venture into new avenues that they've never been before. Okay? New adventures. Maybe you decide to take a risk on something because whatever happened here, whether this was someone, was not, this could be taken in a different way. It's attraction, Mars, this wish fulfillment that someone needed courage to make a move. Maybe there's something that you really want, okay, that you haven't told anyone because there's some secrecy around here for some reason. There's something secret, okay, that you haven't expressed your emotions. You have not expressed yourself, okay. This card could also mean someone's immaturity, okay. My phone wasn't stopping. I don't know if that's a sign. It was like crazy. All right, so anyway, this card could also mean someone's immaturity. And if we have the King of Cups reversed, someone's immature. Either someone's immature here that's you're going to make a big change. Maybe your boss is immature and you decide they made a comment or something happened here. They made a corporate decision and you're deciding to move, okay? Or this could be something that you've always wanted, something you're attracted to. You're going to make the change and move toward a new beginning here with this Fool. It's being very cryptic here. It's not getting into it. Let's see if Spirit will tell me what's hidden. Somebody's overwhelmed. Someone has a lot of stress. Someone has a lot of responsibility, okay, with the Ten of Wands. Maybe it's hard to keep a secret. Tell me about what's hidden here with the Moon. What is the shadow side Moon? Six of Swords. Somebody's leaving. Somebody's moving to calmer waters. Something happened that made either someone got upset and they decided to just take this opportunity for a new beginning, and they're going to be leaving. And they're hiding this right now. Maybe they're leaving to a new job. Maybe there's more something happening at work here. Okay, with this Eight of Pentacles. This has to do with work. Someone's focusing very specifically, working very diligently on this coin here. They're working very, very hard here. They're mastering a craft or a skill. But something's hidden that they're hiding it. Or maybe something happened here at corporate here and they're deciding to leave, okay, and they want to leave, and maybe they might be attracted to something else. Maybe something happened. There could have been a fight or a disagreement. I'm not seeing that yet, but something happened that made someone push them, okay, which could be divinely guided, to make a move. Maybe you're applying for new jobs. There's some opportunity that gave you a wish fulfillment that's working out better than you had ever expected. All right. It could something that could have made you angry, something that could have made you upset. Maybe the boss's behavior was immature. I'm not quite sure. They both came out. It could mean either or. This is a general reading, so I'm not sure if this is fitting with anyone here. I'm sure it's fitting with someone. Um, but let's try and see. So, for some reason, it's hidden that somebody's planning on moving or leaving. Okay. And it could be for work or focusing on this leaving. Now, maybe if it's a new job and you like just applying for something, you're not telling everybody that you're applying for this job until it's solid, until the job is good. Okay. What is this moon here for? Yes, the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant has to do with the commitment, but it could also be with a big corporation or a big company. So it's very possible that you're moving either away and you're keeping it a secret, or you're going to a new company or a new position here. All right. Again, it has to do with work, with the Eight of Pentacles. And it has to do with maybe having more responsibility. Maybe it's hard to keep this secret, but this is someone who has a lot of responsibility. They have a lot of, they're sometimes overwhelmed or stressed by it all. Maybe, getting all this together is hard to move. All right. Somebody is, this is how emotional you'll feel. Very emotional. Okay. The Queen of Cups is very emotional, very kind and sweet. And, I'm seeing like the flow of water. It's emotions, very, knows how to do their self-care, and very open with their emotions. However, this is hidden with the shadow side. So maybe someone's true emotions, someone's feeling really stressed out about work, and they're not really telling anyone. Okay. I don't know if you can, but before this change, maybe we're in the process of the change. Okay. Or you're in it. And then you have the Seven of Wands, which is someone's being very protective. Someone's being very defensive. Someone's standing their ground about something. Okay. Maybe someone has a lot of work. They're being asked to do a lot of work here. And, it's very possible that, the corporate decision is not making them happy. Okay. And they could be holding their ground about what they feel emotionally. Maybe they're deciding to leave and go somewhere else. That's what I'm appearing. It appears that way with this courage for change and the wish fulfillment and the courage. And this is all like guided by spirit. And then again, we have the Fool, which is the Fool is an adventurer. The Fool takes risks and challenges. Okay. They go toward, take a chance. All right. This is someone who goes on a new adventure, something they've never done before. So maybe you're planning on doing a move here or starting something up. But for some reason, this is hidden. Okay. This energy is hidden. Somebody really wants to speak the truth here, okay? With the Page of Swords. This could be maybe someone's doing a lot of researching, trying to gather all their information. This could be paperwork, I'm sensing. A lot of paperwork is going back and forth. Written paperwork and documents that are being signed. Like written communication back and forth. This could be the application process. If you're applying for this new job and it's taking a while to get all this done. What is the change, Spirit? Change and courage here? A delay. Yeah, there's some sort of hanged man situation. Now, the hanged man, if you notice, he's sitting there very poised with the top hat on, and it's not falling off. This person has time to think. They're seeing something from a new perspective. Someone is making the change. They're going to make a change because they saw something in a new perspective. This hangman is being illuminated by this spotlight or by this light that's on him. So whatever happened here made you see, like you were able to see the light. Okay. So something happened that either made you angry, or someone's behavior here that was hidden, or just some corporate decision that I heard. Maybe you're making the corporate decision to move somewhere else, or your corporate is making a decision. Your department or your business could be making a new decision, and you may not agree with it. Okay, and that's why this is saying the King of Cups, which is reverse. This is immaturity. This is maybe getting out of control with your emotions for a moment. Maybe somebody got, a little upset or angry. All right. And now making a change with this Wheel of Fortune. Something upset you, it's possible. Okay. Um, and it looks like all these changes are being made. All right. There's new changes being made. Someone's seeing something from a new perspective. Someone's getting with their bags and leaving. Okay. It looks like somebody's leaving to go somewhere else. Yes, this Knight of Pentacles. All right. The Knight of Pentacles is being successful. And even though it takes a little longer to, maybe you have to start over again. But the Knight of Pentacles starts, usually this is a big horse. I don't know what he's riding here. He looks like a big fluffy dog. I don't know what this is that this knight is riding. Okay. But he's a slow move. He's so big, it's slow moving. So, and you notice the size of the coin that the pentacle that this knight is carrying. So it's something that you work hard for, something that you have a goal for, and that you will achieve. And yes, it may take a little while to achieve it. All right. But it's Spirit saying you're having the courage to make the change. And when you do make the change, yes, it may take a while, but look at the reward that you'll receive with the size of this coin. Okay. So it may take a little while, and you're aware of it, and you know it, and you're still going for it. It's something that you want. It's something that you have, that your goals are. Okay. And you're going to go for it. And this is probably the new perspective that you're seeing. Yes, it's going to give you security and stability with this Queen of Pentacles. All right. This is amazing. Something you will love. You got to follow what's in your soul, what's in your heart, something that's making you, without maybe even realizing that Spirit, made this uncomfortable happening, or whatever happened here that caused this shift. All right. Like this lightning bolt hitting this tree. All right. Divine intervention. It will give you something that you love. Okay. Something that you want to do. The Eight of Wands is communication. Something happens quickly. Okay. So this energy is happening very fast now, this change. This is wonderful. You're going to receive the rewards that you wanted. This is a person who's done all the hard work, and now they're finally going to see the results of their harvest. I'm sorry, my video ran out. So I'm continuing now. So where was I? So this was about you receiving the rewards from all the hard work, all the earned knowledge, all the hard work you've done will pay off. Okay. And that's what this is saying with the Seven of Pentacles. So I just want to say, this could be, if this hasn't happened yet and you clicked on this video, this could be something that is hidden from you right now. Okay. That this corporate decision, somebody's leaving, or you're planning on leaving. Something happens here. Maybe you're something you've always wanted that you're attracted to, but it's secretive. It's a secret. This change is something happening here. So, maybe you can put in the comments here if you know what I'm talking about. If this is resonating with you, please let me know what this could be. Since it's, it could be different for everyone. But whatever is transpiring here, okay, this maybe someone felt, they're being responsible too much. Something's overwhelming. And so with work here, and they express it, and they have to stand their ground, and it may not work. This corporate decision, it just may not make a difference. Okay. And somebody decides to go on a new adventure. They decide to take a risk. Okay. And either stand your ground about something or you leave. Okay. But someone is thinking of making a change and leaving. But you'll see rewards. This will all work out for your advantage. Okay. The best for you, what works for you, something that you will love. Okay, so we're talking about rebirth and winter. This could be, maybe in the by the winter time. This reading is timeless, so whenever you read this message, okay. Let's see. I have a cat eating his food, so I apologize if you hear him. Okay, Spirit, what's up with winter? Can you tell me a little more about winter? Yes, the Six of Wands and Judgment. This is amazing. So the Six of Wands has to do with recognition, victory, success, getting recognized again for your hard work and your abilities and your whatever. It's just getting recognized, being successful and victorious, and people would be recognizing you for your hard work. All right, and how you deserve to be recognized. And this is saying that there's a judgment here. So either you make a final decision, maybe this is the corporate decision, okay? This could be a final decision. This could also be you having a spiritual awakening, okay, and being successful in it. Or you also, having, finding a life purpose, something that fills you, like I said, something that you love. This, whatever happened here at your job, or if this is at your job, whatever happened to you, pushed you to stand your ground about something and what you believe in and what you want to do. It's giving you the courage and the strength to make a change, okay? And you make this change, and Spirit's saying this change will be very rewarding, victorious, and successful. This change that you make is amazing. This is life changing, okay? And it's finding your life purpose. This is an amazing, amazing combination of cards that I've seen. It's amazing to have this. It's saying you'll be there. You're successful in what you tried to achieve, what you want to achieve, okay? Amazing. And this is under the Rebirth Winter card. Wow. And the card that I didn't even realize that was sticking out was the Nine of Pentacles. This is someone who's very successful on their own. Okay, maybe you're going on your own business. Maybe your decision is to go on your own. Whatever this is, leaving. Maybe you're not leaving. You're going on your own. You're branching out. You're doing something that you're brave and doing something on your own here, that you're following what's in your heart and what you want to do for work or whatever it is. Look at this. This is someone who's like, very luxurious. Okay, someone makes money, they're still working on their money, they're doing very well for themselves, okay, and they can take care of themselves, they're very independent, and they do very well, okay, and they're working very good financially, okay, and in every way. Could be emotionally too. Making decisions with the Two of Pentacles, finding a balance, okay? This is wonderful. Okay, Spirit, tell me, and the final card is Divine Intervention and Fate. This was all divinely guided to give you this courage to move and make this change for your life, for a better life here. Queen of Wands. Wow, guys. Amazing. The Queen of Wands and the Star. And the Queen of Wands and the Star. Now, I know I was saying about the star. Look at the star. Doesn't it look like the sun? And I kept calling it the star, the star, the star. And I said, oh, wait, it's a sun. Here's the star. This is your wish fulfillment card. Okay? They look very similar. You can see, right? It's amazing. I love how Spirit just adds in a little extra finesse. And I just love when this comes out like this. This is an amazing reading. Whoever clicked on this reading, a very amazing reading. So it's talking about the Queen of Wands and how the Queen of Wands has the confidence. Okay. She's very passionate, follows her passion. This is what I think you're going to be doing, is following your passion, having the confidence to move and do something that you want to do that's life-changing, and you're going to be doing it because I see it possibly by winter. Whenever you click on this reading, if it's not this winter, maybe next winter, or maybe it's saying, rebirth. It's talking about a rebirth. So when things change, things end and start anew. So, after winter, things melt and you're going to be starting something new. So it could be metaphorically or actually by winter. Okay. Um, and again, this reading is timeless, but this is someone who goes for what they want and they're very passionate and confident. Okay. And, and I love this. And so what it's saying is this, you're getting a wish fulfillment with the star. Okay. This star is a wish fulfillment. You're getting it. So whatever it is that you wanted, that spirit had to give you the courage to move forward. Or if you haven't, maybe this is the push that spirit's saying. If you're, I don't know what this attraction was or what this hot card is talking about with Mars and the upside down King of Cups. There's some change. It's something that was hidden. Maybe you were just maybe you're just hiding that you were upset or angry about something that happens at work. Okay, whatever this was, or something that saw, you were attracted to, but you had to hide it. You couldn't tell anyone, but now you're making the change here. You're going to do it. Okay, something's going to make you stand your ground, and you're going to go for it. Whatever it was divinely guided, and it's making you get a wish fulfillment. I love this reading. Congratulations. It's amazing. So let me read your card for you, which is thank your lucky stars. As you begin to count your blessings, more and more blessings will come. Let me read this for you. Number 30. What an amazing reading. And the card reads, gratitude is the bridge that will take you from where you are now to where you are wanting to go. It is a high vibrational energy that acts as a magnet to draw in more like energy. It is time to release your need to control how you are going to get there. Do not place your attention on the how, when, and where. Instead, pull all your energy and focus into thankfulness for where you are and all that you currently have. And as you begin to appreciate the people, things, and situations that are all around you, you put energy into them, which creates more of what you are focusing on. This card comes to you today because you may be focusing on all that you don't have. And this is causing you unneeded stress that is creating more of what you don't want. It is time to change your focus. Focus now on all the blessings in your life, and you will begin to see them multiply. There is much for you to be thankful for. Begin to think of all of the things that you have. Think of all the people you love, and think of all the times blessings have come your way. Many blessings are on the way for you now if you choose to focus on the blessings that are already in front of you. It's a great read. And remember, again, we had you are stronger than you realize, and you had the courage and wish fulfillment card, and greet each day with gratitude. And this card definitely related to that, with gratitude. That is an amazing read, pile one. Congratulations. Let me know in the comments what this is about. This is very exciting. Okay, that's it. I hope you liked your reading. Please like and subscribe because it really helps my channel, and I really, really do appreciate you. So thank you so much, everyone, and I'll see you again. Until next time. Hi, pile two. You picked this beautiful Lapis Lazuli. I don't know if you can see how beautiful it is. It is gorgeous. And this will be your reading from Spirit. So your first card is collaboration. Say yes to the exciting new opportunities and partnerships that are on their way to you now. I'll leave this here. Oops, sorry. And I pulled two affirmation cards, and one says your potential has no limits. Love that. Your potential has no limits. And find your balance. Great messages. Okay, so we'll leave them here. Oops. So so they're not in the way of your reading. And the first thing I'm going to do is pull a mood, and then I'm going to pull some oracle cards and some tarot to see what your message is. But this could be from whatever Spirit wants you to know right now. Okay, Spirit, this is for pile 2. What do they need to know right now from my viewers? This is for pile 2. What is the overall mood? What is the energy of the overall mood? I'm hearing justice, okay, which is fairness and balance, and that did say balance here. This card says balance, so that's a good sign. It could also be a decision in your favor. You know, that could be, you know, justice has many meanings. It could just bring balance, which this card is suggesting. But it could also be like, you know, a final decision. It could be if you're going through in court, the court system. It doesn't have to be court, but it could relate to that. So let's see what Spirit says, okay? I'm hearing someone's very humbled. The Spirit speaks in old terms. So when I hear humbled, some experience that you went through has humbled you, okay? Made you appreciate the smaller things in life. The finer things in life sometimes are small, right? Small gestures. That's what I just heard. Thank you, Spirit. Beautiful message. Intuition. Trust your intuition. Okay, we'll leave that out. Collaboration. Okay, worry. Fear of abundance. Okay, so somebody's worried about something and they need to trust their intuition. What were these cards saying? Your potential has no limits and find your balance. Interesting. Okay. So let's pull some oracles. Okay, Spirit. What does pile 2 need to know about collaboration? Intuition. Worry. So I'm saying that this fear of abundance, I don't really like the way this is saying fear of abundance. I don't think someone has a fear of abundance. I think that people get comfortable in their position. And it's not that they fear receiving good things. You know, sometimes it's just that, you know, it could just be that it's hard for you to receive good things. Okay, maybe I'm just trying to think here. What is this saying? Find your balance. Fear of abundance. I don't think people have fear of abundance. I think sometimes they don't know, okay, how to receive it. They see generosity, okay. Sometimes they've had to do everything on their own, and I'm noticing the heart. I don't know if this is a heart. It looks to me like a heart, although it looks like a cactus with flowers coming out. I'm seeing a heart, like a human heart, and to me it's saying that you can give and give and give to someone, okay, so much. And you know, this to me is like the cactus drying up. It could be that it's not that you have a fear of abundance. It's just that it's hard for you to accept things now after everything that you've been through. Okay, I think that's kind of what I'm kind of sensing. That someone's been through so much. They've done everything on their own because they've been so disappointed, and whatever this could have been, maybe in love, or maybe, you know, in you know, just feeling, you know, not appreciated sometimes. It could be in the work life, it could be at family life, whatever it is. And I don't really think it's fear of abundance. I don't really like the way that's saying it. I'm sensing it's more like, like I just explained, like it's hard to um, receive kindness and generosity from others. It's hard for you because you've been doing it for yourself for so long. Okay. Not that you don't appreciate it or have a fear of it. It's just hasn't happened often. And so maybe you feel uncomfortable. Okay. I don't know where that just came from, but that's for someone. Okay. To hear that. Okay, Spirit, this is for pile 2. What do they need to know, please? What message do they need to know for who clicked on this video? Thank you. Okay, we have North Node, Cosmic Purpose, Rebirth, Winter. This card also came out in pile 1, so that could be the theme of the reading. Rebirth. Wow, growth in summer. It's funny, it's saying rebirth, winter, and growth in summer, right? So probably by next year here, or there's been growth from the summer, and in the winter there'll be rebirth. You could take it physically, like metaphorically, or actually, this is a timeless reading. It could be, metaphorically, like there's growth coming. And the rebirth is that, something ended and that you're being reborn, new ideas, new whatever this is. So we're going to see what Tarot says about it. But what I love about this is that there's gifts and abundance coming to you. And that's what this collaboration is. Someone's coming into your life. You say yes to the exciting new opportunities and partnerships that are on their way to you now. It's like Spirit is bringing you help, okay, if you're worried, trusting your intuition. There is something that you're being, some purpose here, okay, that's happening, that's bringing you a change, okay, some growth. That something's ending and a growth. This is very similar to pile 1. So if you may want to check out that reading and see if it pertains to you or if they're connected in some way. But it's saying there's some collaboration that's going to bring abundance to you, okay? And again, I'm hearing a very strong spiritual person, someone who's very intuitive with the third eye. This could be talking to someone who's very intuitive. Okay, maybe someone has a spiritual business. Maybe you're getting a new practice here. Maybe this is with your work or your spiritual gifts. Okay. It's saying guarded vulnerability. And I'm taking this as, someone has to trust their intuition about, guarding themselves and protecting themselves. Okay. This did come out in a previous reading where I felt someone had to protect their energy. Okay, so maybe Spirit's just reminding you of that. Has to do with nurture and compassion. Okay, so whatever is nurturing to you, finding this balance here, something that's going to make you feel nurtured, rejuvenated. Okay, rebirth. Okay. Protecting your energy. If you're doing spiritual work, make sure that you open and close and protect yourself properly, and make sure if you feel drained to regenerate yourself in some way, whether it's grounding yourself, getting outside, going by the water, petting your pet, whatever this is that makes you feel connected, okay, and giving yourself the nurture that you need. Okay, this seems to come up a lot for some of you. Yes, self-love, your intentions for self-love. And this is saying creation. So don't forget you, okay? You're the person, even though you're doing the spiritual work, don't forget you. Don't forget yourself and what you need to nurture your energy to help others, okay? That's what I'm hearing. Like, you're important too. Put yourself on the calendar if you have to. Take a time out, meditate or just relax, what you like to do. So again, this card came out too, which was the moon, the dark night, shadow side. This is the worry. So maybe someone's worrying is, this could be just a dark moment that you have here with the shadow side. Maybe it's affecting you in a negative way. Maybe it's affecting your energy in a negative way, something that you're worried about, somebody's worry. And at the bottom is separation and longing. Let's see if we could find out what you're worried about. Self-worth and expectations. Okay, tell me about, I think we're going to stop here. Contracts, career, and commitments until debt do us apart. Until debt tear us apart. That could be the justice. And be open to receive. Okay, so let's see what we're talking about here. Let's pull some tarot. I was getting carried away with those cards. Okay, Spirit. Let's clear the energy. Tell me about pile 2. What is this about their intuition? Guarding yourself, nurturing yourself. Self-love is very important. Yes, Spirit saying to take, so this is the 4 of Swords. Spirit saying you need to take a rest. I mean, they can't say it enough here. If you're not resting, okay, you could be vulnerable. That's what it's saying. Vulnerability. Okay. So make sure that you're resting. Especially if you're doing a lot of spiritual work here, remember, it's very important to take a rest, take a much needed retreat, whether it's a spa day, whatever it is that's going to make you feel nurtured again. Okay. Spirit's making sure that you hear this message. It's saying it again. Okay. Your self-worth, your expectations. Someone's very worried maybe about their gifts, or somebody's worried. Let's see what this is. Okay, Spirit, what are they worried about? Whoa, yes, about some Wheel of Fortune, some change. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune has to do with a change, good fortune, luck in your favor. That could also be this abundance. Maybe you're worried about. Let's see, what could you be worried about? Let's go a little more. Doing something on your own, independently. If you're going to make enough money to do something on your own here. Knowing your worth, okay, with the self-worth. Having the strength, okay, to do something here. There's something you want to accomplish. I do see that something needs to end and somebody's worried about this, okay? And you need strength. There's something that's going to end here. And you're choosing between something. Maybe you have to make a choice. Maybe you have to make a decision, okay? And you're worried about something here. Let's just go a little more. Something's going to change. And it is saying that there's going to be rebirth, the winter, something is going to change for growth, okay? So maybe something has to end to be born, to grow, to get anew here. And it's saying until debt tear us apart, contracts, career, and commitments. This card's talking about collaboration. Maybe this is something that you work on your own here. Didn't she come out this 9? Okay, so if the 9 of Pentacles, yeah, here she is. So if you're making a change, maybe you're doing everything on your own and you're worried about all the extra work you're doing on your own. It could be causing stress, even though you have the courage. It could be vice versa. This could go either way. Either you're already on your own and you're going to go into collaboration with someone, okay? That's what Spirit's kind of suggesting here. Or you're collaborating. Maybe you're working with others to start something on your own, but there's a lot of worry about it. Not that you have fear about it, but that it's a change. It's something that you're being, like a purpose that you're being drawn to. Okay. It's some sort of growth that you're making happen, but something has to change. Okay. Something's going to end and you're making this decision. You're weighing the pros and cons. Okay. Whatever it is you're going to be successful with the Six of Wands. This is victory and success here. Okay. So this is a beautiful card. Yes. Wow. This is the Empress and the Lovers. Whatever this is that you're doing is you're going to be abundant. You're not fear of abundant. You are abundant. Okay. This Empress is very abundant. She's very grounded. This is about growth. We're talking about growth for you and something that you love. Now, whether this could be, um, sometimes the Empress could be a mother. I just had to put that out there. And if this is love, could be love for being a mom, or maybe there's a child coming into life, something you love. But it could also just be your growth. You're having a growth, abundance of something. Okay, something that's in your cosmic purpose here. Maybe you're worried about it. There's something you're worried about. But Spirit's assuring you that there is going to be victory and success here. Okay. Yes. The High Priestess is the inner knowing. Again, this could be very spiritual. So if this is a spiritual reading for someone who's very intuitive here and needs to gain your energy, this is also saying that you're a High Priestess. Okay. You're very, you're very intuitive, and it's saying you're receiving open gifts. Maybe your gifts are going to be opening more. And again, with the Two of Cups, this could be you collaborating with Spirit more. Okay. Maybe you're going to have more gifts here. Open to receive. All right. This is beautiful. Yeah, there's some growth that you're going toward. So maybe the debt tear us apart with contracts, commitments. Maybe you're going to be, maybe starting your own company or some sort of growth that you're going to be doing here on your own. Hmm. Because I do see maybe you were on your own, and now to relieve some of the stress and the worry, you're going to join partnerships with someone. And that's what this could be. Something that Spirit could be, um, having an inner knowing here with the High Priestess. Maybe you just know that this is the right choice. Okay. That joining a partnership will, will allow you to receive a gift. Now, again, this could be, when I said receiving generosity of others with the fear of abundance, this could be a gift that's coming to you, okay? That can be helping you with a partnership. Okay, let's see. Wow. So there's the Five of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. So maybe you're worried about making this commitment. All right. There's something that you're worried about with the Five of Wands. This could be internal thoughts in your mind. You could be going through all of these plans. You could be, that you have a great idea. You have all the ability to accomplish what this is. This is just not something you're worried about. Your intuition is telling you that this is all a good idea. Okay. You could just be worried, again, with the worry, how this is all going to work out. But Spirit's saying there is growth here. I think you're just going to make the decision and go for it. Okay. You may be collaborating, all right, with someone important here, and it's going to pay off. So whether you're buying something with the Ace of Pentacles, making this big purchase, this could be a big payout. This is how abundant you'll be. Okay. Now you did get the Empress card, maybe from this, canceling these contracts or selling something here or making a new career change. You'll be victorious, something you love, and getting very rewarded for it. Okay, with this Ace of Pentacles, it's a very huge reward or a big payout or something wealthy, something you consider wealthy. Okay, beautiful. And you could just be worried about it. These are all the thoughts that are going on in your mind. Yes, Eight of Pentacles. Has to do with work. Has to do with your skills. Maybe you're worried about your skills. This is someone who works very, very hard, and you're very deserving of this. Wow, Ten of Pentacles. You're going to be very wealthy and very, this is money. You're going to be very secure and stable in this change that you're making. Wow, another Ten of Cups. This is amazing. This is how happy you'll feel, fulfilled. This is a card of happiness and bliss and abundance. The Hermit at the bottom of the deck. This is my spiritual person here. Somebody is going deep within and getting the knowledge, okay? This is a journey that you're doing here on your own, a spiritual journey here with the Hermit. Contemplating what you really want that's going to make you happy. I just can't believe all these abundance cards. These abundant cards are amazing. Maybe you're just going to join forces with someone that you're collaborating with. New opportunities and partnerships that are on their way to you now. Maybe Spirit's saying that they're collaborating with you. Trust your intuition, because Spirit could be the one collaborating with you, giving you all these new opportunities. I just see all these opportunities of growth and abundance. You have so much growth cards and abundance, and the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. These are awesome. All right. Amazing, amazing. And it's like you're just gonna have to make the choice here with the Two of Wands of what you want to do, right? With the Two of Wands. Yes, you're going to become a leader here. This is making this King of Wands someone who takes action. Okay, this is an action card. This person's a leader. They follow their passion, full speed ahead, making all the decisions, getting rewards for your hard work. I see. These are amazing. Wow, pile two. Okay, wow. Okay, so I did say Justice and the Page of Wands. Now, there's something that you're going to be making a final decision here with Justice that brings you something to level up. You're going to get a message, a good message here of something that you feel a lot of passion about. Maybe you're going to go into the Justice Department, in the field of justice. Maybe this is just saying that there's going to be a good news of a final decision that you were expecting or wanting to hear. Okay, so Justice did come out. Or maybe you're going to be improving your life in some way, whether it's through knowledge or some kind of experience that you want to level up here to bring justice to you, to bring balance. Okay, so there's something here that's going on with that card. It's going to bring abundance. And you're going to hear some good news that's coming your way. Okay, with this Knight of Pentacles. I'm sorry. With this Knight of Cups, you're going to hear very good news that's coming your way. Maybe it's about whatever this final decision is. Okay, and there is a tough decision that's you're going to make here with the Two of Swords. This is about a tough decision, but I think you're going to decide soon about this decision, and it's going to be everything that you wanted. It's going to answer, what you want. Now, finding a balance, if this is talking about spirituality, you're on a journey here that's going to bring you happiness here, okay? You might be taking an action. Maybe you're going to be branching out on another gift here with this, if we're talking spirituality. It's going to bring a balance to you. I'm seeing like this Knight of Cups, like you're going to be going forward with something that maybe it's the way you relay your messages. There's some final decision that you're making or a balance that you need regarding, you're going to be improving. All right, so this could be a couple of messages, but for this spiritual, what started with all intuitive, if this is someone who's an intuitive business, or someone who does spiritual work here, maybe if you're concerned about the way you give your messages or receive your messages, there's going to be improvement there. There's going to be growth for that as well. Okay. And if you think that you may think that you have a block here, and maybe worry, the block is that sometimes, like, you're too drained and you're not filling your cup. Okay. And that's probably what Spirit wanted you to know. Okay. There is some growth happening here. I just wanted to see if there was anything else that I'm missing. We'll just get another one for this final difficult decision. Yes. The Hierophant's a commitment. If you have a difficult decision, there is something that's going to be very rewarding. Okay. So, whatever this difficult decision is, or you think you have a block with your connection with Spirit, it's taking a while to achieve the goal that you want, but you are going to achieve it. Okay. What I do see is that either you're forming an alliance with Spirit. This is, Hierophant could mean your spirit. It could mean your higher power here. It could mean um, your connection with Spirit. Okay. And it's saying, yes, it took a little while. It may take a little longer to reach the goal that you want, but you will get there. All right. This tough decision that you're going to make, or it's just saying that the blocks are that you need to, it's just going to take time. Okay. That's what I think. Not to worry. Yes, not to worry, because this sun at the bottom of the deck, this is going to be illuminated here for you. This is happiness, um, bliss, the best card in the tarot deck, sun and light and being happy. I just think Spirit saying, yes, look, you're going to be celebrating with the Three of Cups, right? This is celebration and happy times. I think the most important thing Spirit's trying to tell you is there'll be time to celebrate with abundance here. You're going to do very well. If you're starting your own business, you're thinking about starting your own business, and you're like being guided by Spirit to do this, okay? Or, you're doing spiritual work and you're wondering what, if it's growing. You're still growing. It's growing. It's just taking time to grow, okay? And maybe you're going to be joining alliances. Okay, sorry, my video ran out again. So what I think that this could be a couple of things. Either this is you taking time to achieve the goals that you want to achieve, or this could also be that the Knight of Pentacles is saying, um, you're going to be very happy with what you achieve here, okay? um, you're very focused on your goal, and you are determined to accomplish this goal. It's going to make you happy. And I believe what this goal is in mind, whether it's for your business or for your abilities, um, that you're going to be very rewarded here. You're going to receive abundance. And it may be because you're collaborating with others. Maybe there's a plan or a new opportunity to collaborate with someone, which may allow you to grow your spiritual gifts or your company or whatever it is. Okay, this is going to allow you growth and abundance. All right, and it may be a difficult decision to trust. Right, that's what we were talking about, to get the help of others, to allow it. But I think this is what Spirit's kind of saying is to release some of that control, and trust in what your gut is telling you and what Spirit's telling you, um, And I think you're going to be very rewarded here. This is going to bring the balance that you need and that you're looking for, okay? Whether it's in your gift, in your abilities, in your business, okay? There'll be improvement, growth, okay? This is just a beautiful reading, pile two. So let me read your card and see how this relates to your reading. It's called collaboration. And it says, say yes to the exciting new opportunities and partnerships that are on their way to you now. Number 60. And the definition says, you are getting ready to be involved in something that involves the joint effort of many talented and trustworthy people. This is an exciting new journey opening up for you. Trust this adventure as the doors begin to open. As long as you stay focused on the vision of the group as a whole, this will prove to be a beneficial partnership for you. This is most likely the support you have been asking for. Let go of any and all limited beliefs that keep you stuck in the mindset that you have to do everything on your own. You are entering a time when collaboration is needed in order for things to progress to the next level. This will require you to let go and believe that others have your best interest at heart. Trust that the universe is calling forward only the partnerships that are in alignment with your highest vision. Through this partnership, you will learn new ways of accomplishing your goals. Things are about to get very exciting. Keep your eyes and ears open for new partnership opportunities to present themselves. This card comes to you today to let you know that this collaboration is a beautiful gift, not only for you, but for everyone involved. Say yes to the exciting new opportunities that are on their way to you now. Wow. Okay. That's amazing. All right. Wow, guys. Please put in the comments like, if you know what this is talking about. This is a beautiful reading. It's saying to trust um, your intuition, that you're going to form alliance here with someone that's going to be so beneficial and so rewarding in every way, whether it's your spirit or your money or in all, maybe both. Okay. It's amazing. So your card says your potential has no limits and find your balance. Wow, guys. Okay. So that was your reading, pile two. I hope you liked it. Please like and subscribe because it really does help my channel. It helps me grow, and I really do appreciate you so much. So thank you so much, and I'll see you again. Until next time.